What's that?
No one says that. No one says that. Whoa,
Nobody.
everybody! It's Awestruck Comics podcast. We're trying to put together. I'm trying to keep my barely have a voiceover. This is gonna be a great show. So,
Yeah. So
um, but Awestruck Comics podcast. Watch socials all around here. Socials
I
plugs at
see.
the
I see what you're
end.
doing.
Extended plugs
Yeah.
at the end. Got my blue blockers on because I can't see because I just stare at a computer until my eyes burn out of my skull.
Yeah. You look
Uh,
like a 70s like blackjack dealer. Like those are the
that's
glasses
fine.
Jack Nicholson wore as the blackjack character, the big gambler in Mars Attacks. That's what you look like.
That's fine. I would like to try to do something. I can't believe that I didn't see Predator. It's so dumb. Um, and then I just like went to the lunch after. You know what I mean? It's just I'm so fried from work. But anyway, let's jump in. No one cares. Let's get into it. It's YB with Youngblood. YB, as they say in the biz, they say. Wasn't there?
Nobody says it in the biz.
Isn't
But
there a YB circle or something? Am I dreaming
there's
that?
a Y. There's a
There's a
Y in a
Y,
circle.
right?
Yes.
There it is. It's right there.
It's on
Oh,
Shaft's shoulder pads.
it's right what I just put on the screen. There it is.
Good job.
There
Good
we
job,
go.
people.
Sold out, everybody. Sold out.
Sold out. Is that insane? Like,
Sold out.
if you had asked me a year ago if Youngblood going to sell out, I'm like, probably not. Like, I don't know. It's kind of Youngblood always kind of performs okay, but like, it's been a life-filled year. Like every year, he keeps making it a life-filled year between
Yep.
his podcast. Now it's on YouTube and promoting the show, doing the direct consumer first. That was smart. He sold 70,000 copies that way, which is what I heard. 70,000 copies he sold of Youngblood direct to consumer.
Right. At a
So
premium. We got a nice,
at a
so
premium. Yeah, people want their stuff and they want it early.
I want it now.
It's my money and I want it now. I hate that commercial.
I
Um,
agree. Um,
so this cover itself is that the Midtown variant? It
I think
seems like
so.
okay. It seems like a design he did for like number one, like the first launch edition. It seems like this is the one I didn't go with, but Midtown can have it.
Yeah, so the one that so how are you going to handle tomorrow? How are you going to handle Wednesday rather? How are you
Well,
handling this?
my store, I said, listen, try to get me all six cards. And Liefeld showed that you can just kind of hold the bag and kind of tell what cards and what. And they replied back to me. They're like, well, we'll see what we can do. I'm like, okay, this is my new store. Maybe come my old store.
Yeah.
It's like
Be careful.
I came to you. I said, this is what I want. And then I guess it sold out. And then I guess they assumed they were going to be able to get more, and they did it. And now it's going to cost me. So I'm going to email them early, be like, yo, what cards you get me? Maybe I'll stop by Ron's on the way home from work. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All I really care about is getting the six cards. You know.
Yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky because like I don't know when I'm getting to my shop just because of my schedule and everything. And he's working at a comic shop, comic show this weekend, so he's not gonna be open Saturday. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'm getting mine. But see that this is the issue with the way it goes. There's not allowed to be any spontaneity. There's not allowed to be any impulse. There's a reason why even Absolute Batman, which kind of seemed like a sure thing, that's like an $84 book raw. Do you know that?
No, that's insane.
That's
They made
crazy.
they printed like 400,000 copies of that comic.
Right, but that is
Minimally.
that's literally a wall book that I look at sometimes. I'm like, why didn't I buy that? You know what I mean? Like, and I see second prints, and I think there's a reprint of Batman one that has a Dragotta cover, like in the new costume. I think that's right, and that's awesome looking, like a second print. So it is a definitely any and the best cover, kind of the best cover here has been sold out for a long time. I think I put it up. All right, so this is the second print cover.
This
We'll
is
kind of
second
jump
printing.
back to this. Yeah.
Okay.
I do like the flat coloring on this. I think that looks really, really good. It's
Yes.
as close as the coloring as we can get to a 90s coloring. Not exactly. I don't know why it's not exactly it for me,
It's
but
off. Yeah, it just doesn't. There's something a little off. Maybe Liefeld's not inking as hard. That's what it is. Liefeld inked that thing like crazy because
yeah.
I think that's one of the first covers he inked. No, I think 98 is completely the first comic he fully inked by himself. So
I
maybe
wonder
that's
who,
why.
yeah, I wonder who's doing the who did the logo. I'm curious on who does that
Good
map.
question.
There's your cover.
There's your
So this is
Vandal
going to be in
card.
a Prismacolor-ish.
It's
That's one
both.
of the
This
inserts.
is a regular, and this is also the chase card, which is like a foil card.
Whoa.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the announced Treasury Edition, which is coming out
Um,
later,
I think that's cool. I'll get
uh,
that.
hopefully he's using the same people that more than likely Kirkman gave him the guy's name, right? Like I imagine, I think.
I'm sure it's well known at Image, like who it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure how Image works anymore. Like I kind of feel like is it like when everything was kind of split that like would Top Cow get their own printers and Highbrow get their
No.
own printers or everything kind of goes through a different hub.
I
I'm
think
not
they
sure.
probably have one main hub, and then maybe if it's a specialty item that hub can't handle, like I know that the direct consumer edition of Youngblood, Liefeld has a printer in maybe Arizona. There's one in Arizona, one in
Yeah,
California. I
right.
know that those two guys cannot do treasury sized, but they do hollow foil, which I don't see any hollow foil coming out from Image. I just see regular foils. Just something I noted.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a new printing of a skin breaker. There's a two second printing with an Otley cover. Nice, little bit of print watch going. Um, this is the one I wish I pre-ordered this. I'm a little mad that I didn't pre-order
Did,
this. See, this
did it
is the
sell
best
out?
cover. Oh yeah, that's been sold. This has been sold out for a month solid. Yeah, that's super sold out because they only set to make so many of them, and then he did a signing
Last
last week.
Wednesday. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I guess he couldn't change it. So they already had the books there.
yeah,
Technically, they weren't supposed to release until tomorrow, but
yeah,
what are
but
you gonna do? The guy planned the guy planned to be there, and
yeah.
Jim Ruggs from Pittsburgh. So what is that? Like a 6 hour ride from Pittsburgh to Baltimore? Maybe a seven
Uh,
hour.
yeah, that was in Annapolis. It's even further. Yeah, so that would
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, good. Listen, the last two cons we've interacted with him, he's the nicest person on earth.
Yes.
He's like, it's ridiculous. And I'm a giant fan of his new book, by the way. That's like, I gotta give that to you next time I see you. You got to.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe how good it is. But yeah, this is the one I would get. I wish I would have gotten that. I think it's like $30 and I think 40 signed. So I mean,
It's a
again,
shame.
that's I was
Shame they're
20.
not doing a foil cover of this because probably a
Yeah.
third of the store covers have a foil cover. Mind you, it's an image foil cover, so it's not hollow foil. Like
Mm.
the who's the guy? I bought a cover today from not A and Z, Big Time Collectibles. Big Time Collectibles had the other Liefeld cover that's really good. It's a whole team shot.
Mhm.
It's actually a really good cover. That's a store exclusive, but he made a foil. So
Exclusive. Exclusive. Yeah, so third I didn't make the foil. And then what was I looking at? Yeah, I was nothing's up on eBay just yet. I tried to look to see if that was up. It wasn't up yet. So we'll see. It's going to be an interesting week. There's a new Iron Fist. I don't know when Iron Fist became Legacy. I guess that was Legacy when David Aha, the Fraction Brubaker run, I guess, right? They started to mess around with different Legacy here, but now this is because I think that the same character, like the character in the back, let me see, because that's Undead. This was the newer one. I don't know. There seems to be a lot of Iron Fist, and wasn't there a new Iron Fist in like the Wakanda cartoon show?
yes, yeah, but that takes place in the 1600s.
Yeah, so I don't know what this is, but that's okay. You know what I mean? It looked interesting.
Who
I guess the only thing that I think is weird is
who
that
was
this is
the
by
first
writer.
to be a legacy character? Like remember, like Spawn's got medieval Spawn. We're like, what a medieval Spawn? That's crazy. But who was like a legacy? I mean, I guess Flash's legacy, right?
I think,
Green.
well, to me, I feel like that they're accidental legacies. I feel like Flash and Green Lantern are just completely accidental legacies, basically, right?
Oh, the Phantom. Isn't the
Really?
Phantom handed down father to son?
Oh, that might be right. Yeah, but I think you mean like not family. I don't know. That's the way I'm feeling about it. Like, um, like meaning like this Iron Fist it's like a chosen one type of situation, right? Green Lantern's almost like a chosen one too, but this is who
Oh,
can have the
just Shazam when they introduced Black Adam. Black Adam was like, he was the first one 2,000 years ago in
yeah.
Egypt.
I guess we got to
Now,
refine the question. Tough one.
no,
Tough one.
it's an interesting question because I love legacy stuff. And that's Black Adam. That's right out of a 4D story. Hmm.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think our favorite. I mean, my favorite legacy stuff, of course, is very biased. It's very '90s. Is all the Starman stuff where James Robinson just weaved all of it together.
Right,
He
but they
weaved.
when did they create the second Starman?
The second Starman, you mean David? David was
No, no,
in,
no. I mean, who was the second Starman ever? Was it like Prince Gavin? Was he in the 70s?
yeah, that was first issue special.
But
Yeah.
they didn't connect him. He just happened to be called Starman. And then
And
there
there
was
was
another Starman.
no this there was a Starman which was potentially that was in there was the literal star like the literal like it was like brown. We
Jeff
did visit
Bridges?
him.
Jeff Bridges?
No, no, they visited him. It was like a Silver Age book, but
Who
I don't
played
remember.
who played Starman on the Starman TV show? Jeff Bridges was the movie. Who played him on the TV show?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I just forgot his name. It's Robert from Airplane.
Robert Hayes?
Robert Hayes played Starman
Really?
on the Starman TV show.
I
Yeah,
can't
lasted like
imagine
one
him
season.
being like aloof though. I can't
Being
imagine him
being
being
serious but
like,
aloof.
yeah. Hmm.
It's funny. There
Interesting.
you go. There's some trivia for you. The Starman. Did you know Starman had a TV show?
I don't think so. I think the what TV show that was actually kind of good. We're so off the rails right now. It's stupid. Uh, was it the Invisible Man
We couldn't do it
with?
5 minutes in.
I know. Was it Invisible Man that was on? Is that right? Or the Dead Zone? God, there was like a USA show that was like pretty good. It was
Like
Anthony
recently or
Michael
old?
Hall, I think, right?
Yeah, Dead Zone.
Dead Zone, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
was pretty
Anthony
good.
Michael Manhall. Like he's I don't know what happened, how he went from boyish, weird, skinny kid to like this
Yeah.
rugged football coach looking dude.
I
I'm
don't
like,
know.
where's the
He
in between? Where's the in between at? Where's
there's
the
there was zero in between. We missed it. He was roiding up. He
like
was like
that?
he's behind the bleachers and he roided up like hardcore. Because yeah, it was. But to me, like that, like killed his career. Because then it went to like, what was it, Johnny Be Good or something? Did he do a movie like that? And it was like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Robert Downey Jr. was his sidekick, and you're like, holy shit. You know what I mean? That is not the way of the
He
now.
went from Anthony Michael Hall to Hank Hall.
God, he was in.
That was good,
Yeah,
huh?
very good. Yeah, Reacher's the third version of
He's like the third Pokemon evolution. He went from
yeah.
Anthony Michael Hall to Anthony Michael
What
Manhall to
about yeah? What about Reacher? Yeah, but Reacher was like he was what? He was Aquaman, and then he was Hank Hall.
yeah, he
Then
was
then
Aquaman. And then he was a turtle. Don't forget he was a turtle.
oh yeah, that's right.
Then it was Hank Hall.
Doesn't he have horrible like memories of that shit? Wasn't that like terrible?
Well, being a turtle, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Not
So it was
everyone
like,
loves being a turtle. They should just cast him as the new Aquaman.
oh no,
New Aquaman
new old
is
Aquaman.
the new old Aquaman. Yeah.
Not Mercy Reef though. Not Mercy
No.
Reef Aquaman.
You know what though? But now that Justin
That's
Hartley's
Green
like a good
Arrow.
actor,
Yeah.
bring
Right.
bring him back as Green Arrow.
Right. Right. Right.
I mean, he's really like
Oh
who did
shit.
they
What's her name's going to be doing a podcast?
who?
The Chloe. She's going to be doing like a legit podcast. She's out of jail, and
Oh
I'm
my
still
God.
listening to that. Did you guys
That's
watch all that shit? All that Nexium shit?
yeah, yeah.
I loved
Watched a
all
lot
that
of
shit. There's
well
like three up. There's like three
more
miniseries.
more Kathy watched it and had to tell me about it because
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't sit through a lot of that stuff, but she sums it up nicely.
Dude, how weird is it that when you first went on the audio, I was like, "Is that the John Wayne Gacy show?" Because I recognize that guy's voice because he's in Severance. And I'm just like, I can hear that guy. Is that any good? Is that show the John
I
Wayne
don't know.
Gacy show on
She
Peacock?
hasn't turned it off yet.
Hmm.
But isn't Ryan Murphy doing a John Wayne Gacy show, or is that somebody else entirely?
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
thought
I
that
don't know.
was the John Wayne Gacy show.
Is it
We
Ryan
need
Murphy?
more.
We
Stop
need more
making,
Murphy. Stop.
stop
Stop.
making. And then is she gonna do an impression of John Wayne Gacy to you in the kitchen, like you do the Ed Gein to her? She's like,
Yeah,
please
right.
don't do that. Please don't do that.
I
Anyway,
don't get any of those nights when I impersonate Ed Gein.
shocker. Well,
Shocker.
I guess that's good, right? That
It's
wouldn't be
true.
good if that was a turn on.
Dries up like an Arizona well.
Bwah. I really wish I like the way everything about this cover looks, but I feel like it's the same way the current Undead Iron Fist is now. Yeah, Will's Portaccio covers, and the insides are not going to match this. So like you have a really cool Lionel Francis Yu cover. I know he's way too expensive to do this book, but like I don't know the guy who's it's Paco Medina. Okay. So we'll see.
Hey, Paco Medina.
I feel like sometimes his stuff isn't I feel like he was edgier way back when, and now it's like kind of like this house style and it's fine, you
Hmm.
know.
Was he edgier?
He was edgier.
I don't know
Edgier.
about that. I don't know about that, Marcus.
It was just rougher. Just a rougher style, I think. Anyway, I kind of liked all these Stitch covers. I don't really care about, Lilo and Stitch, but I kind of like these, I know we kind of bitch about these Disney covers, but I think the classic Disney covers don't really translate. I think all of these are pretty solid. Paco Medina here doing so that is who's the Amazing Spider-Man? Amazing Spider-Man by doesn't say. Doesn't say. There it is. Doesn't say. Way to go. Marvel wonderful Marvel press release. Here's the Vecchio clearly getting the assignment correct. Clearly that Luciano Vecchio did that cover of Wiccan that I really am crazy for.
Oh
Like
yeah, he did.
that's crazy good. That's so good. So this looks great. This looks really, really good. Again, I don't know who's in charge of all the, sizing of everything, but good job. Oh, and to go back to that Youngblood real fast, I like that it says like image and then it has the Marvel comics like in italic C, I think that, they did a good job on that second print. That's the second print, the Youngblood second print number one. Is that what that is? The
What is
New
New
Mutants?
Mutants?
Yeah.
Yes, that's second print number one.
Yeah, so that's good job there. Here's your Paco Medina. Again, fine. That's a good glue, I guess, like paste up there. That's okay. I just think these are fun. I think these are pretty funny. I like this one's got a lot of Easter eggs and stuff in it.
It is cool. Hey, real quick for Youngblood, the number one selling cover is obviously the bagged one. Second, second highest selling cover is the Liefeld Shaft cover. That's a good cover.
Mhm.
Third highest selling, and by three times more than the next guy, Scotty Young. Scotty Young's cover through the roof sales. The next guy down sold three times less than that, and that was Daniel Warren Johnson.
Oh my God, that's so weird.
Yeah,
I
Scotty
hate
Young.
Scotty Young. It's so
I would
dumb.
have, I know, because I miss Scotty Young drawing actual superheroes, like his little people thing. I know it. People love it. People they just love
Yeah,
it. But
it's
like,
just money, cash money.
I miss him drawing actual superheroes. I don't know. It's just me.
Yeah, money in the bank, bro. Money in the bank. Uh, the Will of Doom. All right, approved by the Doom Code Authority. Very nice. We talked a little bit about Chip Zdarsky's thing, but I guess he's doing some of these one shots or whatever. I'm not really sure. This is four issue mini. Again, same thing. You got a beautiful Lena Francis you cover,
Yeah, we love
and
it.
then the inside's going to be Luca Maresca. Luca Maresca.
Yeah, Luca. We all know Luca.
You know what I mean? So
Um,
I don't know. Again, I am so bored. I think I did not put in. Yeah, I don't think I did. Uh,
okay.
they have all these. And listen, Valerio Schiti's doing a very good job, like designing all of these things, his ideas and stuff. So that's not. I'm not putting her down. I don't know. I don't know if that's a guy or girl. I'm not sure. Um, Valerio Schiti. So doing the. I've dropped off a cap completely. I read two issues and I can't do it anymore. Are you
I
still
think I read
trying to
the. I
slug
think I
through it?
read the. Yeah, I am because it's Captain America. I read everything Captain America. But that being said, I haven't read issue four yet. If three is out, four if four is out, I haven't read it yet. I haven't read the newest issue.
Yeah, listen, maybe the second storyline will kind of get me. You know what I mean? I feel like that happens a lot of times. It's got to warm up into because I feel like even the John A. Ryber, I really like that first six issues, but I like that Ice when he did like that next one with Jay
The,
Lee.
the
Like,
the problem is we're starting off behind. We're starting off on a faulty foundation of a new origin for Cap, and it
yeah, I
was
don't
just
want that.
unnecessary. Nobody was asking for it. No fans I know. We don't mind blending it in our heads. Like we know Captain America's only supposedly been awake for 10 years. We know 9/11 was almost 25 years ago. Like it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You don't have to put it in concrete.
Mhm.
Technically speaking, the Captain America from the movie, that's post 9/11, but they don't rub it in your face.
Right, right, right. In your
This
face,
in your face.
in your face. Lee
I
Huck,
don't I
unhuck
don't
Lee.
I don't like this cover. It reminds me of like a weird wizard cover or
It
something by
looks exactly
Jusco.
like one of those like Marvel Flair cards, right? Remember those
Yeah.
cards? It
Don't
looks,
please. They're a
yeah,
nightmare.
no good. I
I
like the
hate Marvel
I
Flair.
like this. I like the chip can do really good design, can do really good art. I would have liked to see him just unleashed on just doing these maybe like one shots. Kind of like what was the Paul Jenkins Origins? Is that what he was doing? Paul Jenkins would do these one shots and always
Yes.
had like one artist. I think that would be perfect. I think that would be perfect if he went to do because I didn't really mind the life story. I liked some of the concepts in it, but I'd be curious if he can just do this and not have to fuck around with continuity. I get what they're doing. Yeah, I understand, Armageddon, Assemble, all that stuff. I understand. I understand. I wanted to mention this because I think this is interesting. I know that we covered that Hug W, whoever that is, they got licensed to do these like extra licensing deal. I think we covered that a while ago. I don't think this event is that big of a deal. Like I don't know. It to me it had an okay impact, but I really liked a lot of stuff I was seeing in this. Like a lot of the it's going to be too expensive, but I think the this like Kickstarter stuff in here, I think
Hmm.
looked pretty good. You know, having there again, everyone it wasn't just like a Bible that he had. He had to like leave some loose plot lines, and people had to do stuff. So there's a lot of good stuff. 1872 inside of the Secret Wars is good. There was a romance one that was just a bunch of these like singles.
Oh
Great.
no, you had a E for Extinction
Yeah.
series series that was really good. Yeah, no, there was really good stuff within Secret Wars. I would like to know what stuff's on the cutting room floor. Is there a world where
Right.
like Wolverine's still an Agent of Shield? Is there other just what ifs? There's so many good what ifs that like need to be follow up on.
Yeah,
I
you
wonder
had
what else
Archon in here. Yeah, with the Weird World,
that was so good
and
with
then had a good
Chris
follow
Stark.
up after that, which was
Yeah,
pretty good, um, so I don't know. And I think they did these like, bite-sized covers, which are like this big. Again, kind of a card. The add-ons seem really good, stickers. But when I looked at this, man, this had no backers to it, and it's been out for a while. This is the halfway mark, and it's not even at goal. It may be at goal today. Don't know. I took this maybe 1 to 2 days ago.
okay.
It's going to make goal, but I'm just like, this should be a lot more. I don't know. I just feel
Yeah,
even
but
though
yeah,
even
but
though I'm not buying it,
here's the thing: is this like being made so it could later be released mainstream? You know how Kirkman does a Kickstarter for all his big hardcovers now, the
I don't know. I,
compendiums.
I think this is how they do this. I think this is this what is it? Pan Universal Galactic Worldwide. I think that's it. I think this is how they do it. That's it.
Okay.
Same thing with Clover. I think Clover kind of does. Actually, I'm not sure about that because I think Clover. Um, shoot, you know what we missed? It was actually not too well. It was an hour and a half up north, but Andy was signing his Art of Andy Kubert X-Men last weekend. Again, everything's just we're too busy. Everything's busy, but I think like I imagine if they were talking about that, they would have had copies for sale. But I'm pretty
Andy,
sure
Andy or Adam? Andy?
Andy has an art book through Clover that
Okay.
was, and the Clover's who? Hank Canals,
Hank Canals.
Park Gurgle, no arrows. Um,
How Gurgle? How Bleeding Cool always tries to tout him as the co-creator of Youngblood.
no, no,
I don't think so.
get busy. Yeah, this one. I mean, if I had my druthers, I probably would be doing like this behind the panels. But the book itself at $60 is not bad. Actually, the standard bundle is a little bit better. But again, I think this looks really good. It's surprising that it's not funded further. I
Right.
think it looks like a big, nice package of good, like inside baseball shit. Like I think it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
So
Listen, there's other books that I would love to see this treatment for, but whatever.
whatever, man.
Hey man,
Godzilla
it's
minus
good for
one
somebody.
sequel. Godzilla minus zero zero. What is it? I forget what's.
Just
I think
one
it's
zero, right? I think it's just Godzilla minus
minus
zero.
minus zero minus
Minus
zero point
zero
zero
versus Monster Zero.
zero minus. I don't know. Anyway,
No.
um, I want. Yeah, I don't know when exactly that's listed to come out, but the teaser was nothing. The teaser was noise and a logo. So I don't. What are you doing?
Ugh,
Give
don't
me
bother.
give me something. I think it's dumb. A little dumb.
Oh, I see. Oh, 0.0.
Zero point
9.95.
zero.
What's
Um,
that? What's that movie from?
how are they fine? 9.9. I don't know.
From the original 1990 Turtles comic. 9.95. I just remember that.
I
9.95.
I was thinking about UHF because UHF's on Tubi. I kind of just put it on and have it on. And I forgot. There's actually I was looking up Conan the Barbarian t-shirts, and on Redbubble they have a Conan the Librarian
Yes.
t-shirt, and I was like, fuck, I gotta buy that because that's so.
Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? I'm sorry, sir. This book's late. Right in half.
It's very gruesome. It's
That's a
very on brand for Conan. Very on like super on brand. Doesn't conflict at
it's
all.
it's a super funny movie that holds up pretty
It's
well. Like I
really
watch it
it's
like
pretty solid.
every 5 or 10 years. I watch it. My daughter, she used to watch it like relentlessly.
Well, the main, I guess, what the guy at the station, he's in a bunch of. He was in the Invasion of the Body Snatchers. He's in Return of the Living Dead, Part Three or whatever. I forget. One of them.
Yeah.
The one with the Tar Man. And like
Yes.
he's in a ton of stuff. He's in Inner Space. Like he's just a great presence. He's a great '80s presence. So yes, for him to be the rival station, really really good. Fran Drescher also wonderful.
Fran Drescher.
How is it possible
Michael
that this is
Richards.
found?
Michael Richards pre-racist rant.
Pre-racist. Could be racist
Pre-Seinfeld.
there. You know, could
Post
be
Friday.
racist there.
Post Fridays, right?
Post Fridays,
Post
pre-Seinfeld.
Fridays, free pre-Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Stanley Spadowski. What's up now? Newly found. Where do they find it?
Where do they find it? Like to me, like this is where I feel like the coffins are bullshit. Wasn't there something a year or two ago that they like investigated some and they popped them open and there was like other books inside of shit and that just like went away. That scandal went away.
Wow.
You don't even know about that? I feel like maybe they buried it or something. Maybe they killed the story.
That's insane. They
Yeah.
I remember this guy making the newspaper, like he found a Batman one in like a sofa cushion, like an antique chair that had been upholstered, and it was in like pretty good shape.
Mm.
Like they just was just putting in newspaper to fill up this sofa cushion, and they just slapped in a Batman number one because that's what you did in 1939 or
That's what you,
1941.
yeah, it's what you did. Yeah, I'd be curious what this would sell for. You know, well, I guess we'll see. We'll cover it. We'll cover it here. Um, but it's got to be over. What am I saying? I don't know. We'll have to put a bid
Oh my
on it.
god,
So
look how good that looks. Look at that image, dude. Just like you can see the staples all nice and not rusty, and oh my god, look at the side of that book.
yeah, I mean, again, pop open that coffin, baby. It's probably wrong. It's probably not even real. Not even real. It's the fucking. I guess they have to. I don't know. There's some old books that I was working on at the shop this week.
Oh,
Pretty
cool.
nice. Really old stuff. Yeah, really really fun. Um, I was looking at this because this is just on the DC app, and I forgot how good. And I'm surprised that they're putting this out. You know, but this was a pretty solid run. You know, this was a pretty solid Judd Winnick run. But I just kind of like took screenshots of like how good that GM March like art was. You know, get
Yeah.
some, get some. But I remember this coming out and being like, holy shit, like this is pretty great. So yeah, I think it's again, I think the series was in general was pretty solid. And again, GM March just having Batman and Catwoman fucking. You know what I mean? Great job. Great job. Just out. Just like just out there. Good for them. Keep that mask on. Very cool. Um, Sweet Shop announces more publishers. It's all the same mini publishers. There's another one. There was an article this week. There's like another one. So Sweet Shop Global's okay, but I'm about to cancel my Global subscription because I really don't think that they're adding enough stuff in there that I care. And all the they got Marvel, but all the Marvel stuff is like baseline trades. They have trades there. Not
Right.
trades are not on the Marvel app. DC has the best app, hands down, by far, by far, by far. Um, because they put out the trades. The comics are 1 month after publication, so it's just organized well by far. So yeah, I feel like this is going to be a situation where it's going to be too many things. It's going to be too many digital outlets for things. It's confusing. I don't know why the like Dark Horse doesn't have their store anymore, as far as I know. Like you can't just go to the Dark Horse app and buy stuff. I don't think
And it's
so.
it's it's been quite a while since you could do that for Image. Image, you could download stuff. It was great.
Right. And have DRM
Uh,
free stuff. And
it was DRM free, so you could choose to download a CVR file or a PDF.
I think Archie sites you can do
I
that.
think I always downloaded CVR files, but in hindsight, I kind of wish I would have stuck with PDFs because when you store a PDF in like your Google Drive, you could just read it. You don't have to download it, you have to do anything, you know?
Yeah, I like my CBRs because I think that I can tap through 'em faster. You know, it depends.
On an iPad?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know. I thought this was a top 10 image. I feel like we don't think that Skin Breaker was successful in my brain. You know what I mean? There wasn't 100 covers.
We
Uh,
haven't heard. That's because we didn't hear the number 400,000, like Battle Beast, like Jim Lee Batman,
right.
like Fractions Batman, like Absolute Batman. We didn't hear 400,000. So I think if even no matter what number that book is, between 100 and 300,000, that's a success.
Mhm.
But also, that book's got to pay for David Finch to do 8 years worth of work. So what's the cover price on that? $4 or $5?
Like five.
All right, if it's a $5 cover price, that means Image keeps 250 roughly, right? 50 cents for. Wait a minute. What's the Image discount? 50 or 60%?
Probably at best 50. I don't think they do 60 anymore.
50%. Okay, so they keep 250 at issue, probably 30 cents to print that thing because they print 500,000 of them. It literally costs 25 to 30 cents to print that book. So you're walking away with $2+ profit per issue. So times even if you sold 100,000 copies, that's 200,000 copies.
Hmm.
Kirkman's been known to literally not take money for comics. So I don't know,
Yeah.
200,000 is not bad for a year's worth of work.
No, I feel like he's been getting basically has been surviving on, him doing Walking Dead Deluxe for
That's true. And
2, 3 years
his
or more.
his art sales are also through the roof. Like he's not
Yeah.
planning on selling the Skinbreaker pages as far as I know. But like he's fine. He's fine. The book did fine. We don't know what the book sold. So 200,000, well then, that's $400,000.
Well, yeah, I think I like this mix. So basically we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. So 80%, 8 out of 10 are Skybound books. I mean, like, and the top two are Kirkman owned concepts, right? That's licensed, licensed, licensed. I also really like that G.I. Joe Real American Hero must have two fan bases. It must have like, older school, like, because I can't imagine the people buying the new G.I. Joe are like also picking that up and like wrapping their mind around it. Because
We are.
it's
We are.
well, I know we are, but I feel like we
I
we
didn't
read
buy I didn't buy IDW's stuff.
no, but I feel like I would pop in and see stuff here and there, so I kind of knew a little bit
I mean,
about
I mean,
some
I
of the
bought
stuff.
I bought Snake Eyes, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm a mark. I'm the mark for that.
Oh, Mark, on the map. Um, but fucking Spawn's still there? Are you fucking kidding me,
I told
man?
you.
Are you
Spawn.
kidding me? Come on, man. You just have the same dumb fucking. You have like Mike, not Mike LaFort, but like a guy like Mike LaFort, like just like single vision. Like who the fuck is buying Spawn and enjoying it? Who? Like who
There are
possibly
people.
could?
I don't know who that
How
person
do you
is
enjoy it? It's impossible to enjoy. It's impossible.
because
There's no
that's
real
their.
continuity. There is there a continuity? You kind of skim it and see stuff here and there. Like is there, like if you read Spawn 175, 275 and 368, are you going to
Listen,
know there's going to be progression of time?
when did I stop buying Spawn? I stopped buying Spawn. I know I went and bought. When I went back, did I buy 300? I bought 300,
You went
but I
through.
sold my collection. I think I sold at least one through 250. I sold it as one big slot because I was just sick of like I wasn't rereading it.
Yeah, I need to grab a one just to have it for nostalgia's sake, man. I don't have a one anymore.
No, it is a nostalgic feel when you open up that book. Any of those books at that point, you just pick up like you pick up a copy of Shadowhawk, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember how this felt and how this paper looked and how I liked it that it was brighter than Spawn. I
Yeah,
remember having all these thoughts back then.
yeah,
Spawn was
yeah,
just pure dark on dark paper. It looked great, but it was neat that the books were different.
yeah. Back to this list. So exquisite corpses. That's a number four, but that's a tiny onion. That's kind of cool. Like that's kind of
Yeah,
cool that that's that high. Universal Monsters being that high is pretty cool too. I just hate Spawn being in there, man. Fuck it. But yeah, listen, I'm happy the Skin Breaker's up there. I feel that, Finch was just kept given more and more money over whatever agreement they had, whatever, whatever. Again,
yeah,
super nice fucking guy. Yeah, I'm happy that he's having like that success. I think this was already out, but I just seeing this again, I just kind of grabbed that. So that's a Dragata reprint of Batman. I love the orange in the back. I don't know if that's probably Trina Farrell or somebody, not Jordy, but again, I know we're not the only thing I read last week was G.I. Joe, and I read it mainly because I wanted to see the coloring. I don't understand why they're not aping that coloring. Like that hands down, the Tom Riley, Jordy Belair coloring is so fucking good. I don't know why. And again, no offense to Lee Lowridge and I think that Lee Lowridge did it on the opposite ones, but it doesn't feel like the same book. Even GI Joe, Real American Hero has a slightly different. They have that textured coloring, so it looks the same whether it's Mooneyham or Pelletier. The coloring on that book is consistent, but not the main GI Joe book. It's confusing. Anyway, I'm not mad at it. I'm mad at it a little bit. Here's some toy fun
Yeah,
stuff. Here's your reissue. I feel like they say reissue, but it didn't ever look that good. Like that's really fucking good looking. Like they say reissue, but
yeah.
I don't I
I
don't
don't
know.
remember.
Yeah, look at that. It's weird that is that the same model? It looks like the same mold almost.
That's funny.
Um, yeah, I don't know. They're saying like reissue of this too. That could be. The head sculpt looks a little different. Look at that. Look at that 70s hair, man.
Yeah,
Why
that's
is it? Is that's not the I like the
that's cool.
ricochets. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool too.
Is it a magnet?
I don't know. I'm not
It's
sure.
Velcro. Velcro. Whoosh.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Is
Look at
that
how
hair
kind of
Velcro?
look at
Look at
that.
that.
Look at
Looks like a
miserable Wolverine.
look at
Sad.
that. That hair looks like big pepper on a bagel.
Yeah, not great. There's the McFarlane. I thought that this was like pretty dope looking, but I think that having like that big centerpiece, it's like gigantic. I think
Yeah,
these are
that's
like
pretty
that's like
awesome.
$75 for though. It's like really fucking expensive. I don't remember I don't remember who the Merciless is. Is that just another Bruce Wayne? Are these
I
just
don't.
Bruce Waynes? I think they're just Batmans. Here's your Mezco. I thought all the color like the I think all
Mhm.
the packaging on this is super
That's
fun,
fun.
super 70s.
Yeah.
Look at that, dude. That's fucking dope. It's for Doug Slack. That's Doug Slack's favorite ish. Uh yeah. I mean again, the I feel like I've only ever seen I think I've seen the Punisher Mezco. My brother has the Punisher one. He had it out too. It's pretty nice. He had it out to be on a shelf to not really do anything. So, but whatever. That's what we do. That's what we do. What are you gonna do? This is $140. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Good.
140.
Good for somebody.
Good
They
for
had a couple of
somebody.
really good Hulk toys before the movie. They had a really good big Hulk toy, and then when the movie came out, they changed it to be like a Hulk for the movie, and it was like the same basic model.
I tried
So
to buy from I think I told you this from what the heck God I just blanked on the one in Philly, the Ontario Street Comics, right?
okay,
I tried to buy from the captain because he had like it was on one of the bins in the back. It was a blow up like Hulk, and it used to be outside the store if you remember. Remember that big? It's used. I think if you go to Google and you can actually see like it was outside the store, it was a big blow up, and he had it, like chained up too, so you couldn't really steal it. But I asked him, I was like, "You gonna sell that? Do you think about selling it?" He's like, no." But he had Lou Ferrigno there a month or two ago, and then had it out there for him for a signing, and that was
that's
from
cool.
the movie. It was a promo for the movie. Remember, we saw that movie before my wedding, so that's a good idea. The first wedding, first wedding
Gotcha, gotcha.
should have been a sign of things to come. Like it
Yep.
looks like it's going to be good, and then it's not good, and you're like, oh man, that's my whole first marriage anyway. Space Godzilla, Space
Space
Godzilla.
Godzilla's awesome.
Yeah, I want to. I can't wait to see. I imagine that the new. We got to get a trailer soon for the new Godzilla. How many? What is that?
When
The
is
fifth movie? I think it's supposed to be next summer.
is it next summer?
Yeah, I don't know who's carrying over.
What do you mean
What?
the fifth movie in that series? What is it?
Yeah.
Kong, Godzilla, King of Monsters,
Mhm.
Godzilla Kong. Right? So that's five so far. So that'll be the sixth.
Yeah. Oh, Monarch gets a season two, but Fraction's not going there, so we can kind of see
No,
if the
and that's
same.
right. Season of Monarch.
We have to see if it's going to be the same quality. If it gets better, then we know that Fraction was not doing a good job. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine.
I liked it. I liked it better than it was fine.
Frequency, baby. I think this
What's
looks pretty dope. This is pretty good. This is
what's,
going to be.
what's the frequency, Kenneth?
This is the Surfer Boy pizza van. Eats a boy. Um, yeah, I like that. I think it's pretty good. I just think it's also funny that he has like the chicken, the chicken too,
Right.
the chicken gun.
The chicken gun, and it's cool.
I think the vehicle mode, like I feel like I'm so not I'm whelmed, not overwhelmed. I'm just whelmed. Is that a word? Am I using that right? Probably not.
Hmm.
I haven't liked the vehicle modes. Like last week when we looked at
The, the
the
Franken,
Frankentron,
right?
I just did not like the tank at all. And I feel like this is the same thing. I feel like it's so boring. Like the I think the action figure looks good, but I don't know. It's fine. K-pop Demon Hunters, that's a 3-pack. Wonder if Milligan's getting this. What do you think? $150?
$150, maybe. Nah.
Pretty.
Unless he tries to sell it for like three. Like Christmas time this year, you could
You
probably.
you have blockies? Have you bought any of these?
No, I haven't bought any of these. The
Yeah.
Transformer blockies are awesome.
Yeah, yeah.
But like, I'm afraid to dip my toe in because I don't want that obsession to like
Yeah, man,
overwhelm
you
me.
it's gonna mess up your budget for all your foil covers, man.
It's true. It's
Peter
true.
Porker. Is that what I have on now? I think I have that shirt on right now. I have a Peter Porker shirt on. I have a Spider-Ham shirt on right now. Oh,
But Spider-Man's awesome.
Spider-Ham. Yeah, I think these all look really, really cool. Oh, so this is this week. So this is the thing I've been doing. Uh, I don't know how long this is going to take me to tank. So I found this. This was a commission from 2002, I believe, 2003, from Frank Brunner, but like super clean pencils. Got a real nice high res scan of it. I have some, so I'm inking this on in my one program, and it's getting there. I think it's a little further now, but let me go back here. Lapse it. But dude, it takes a long time, man. It takes a long time. So I'll just have some shit on in the background and then just kind of like, just kind of work on that. But so that's been
That's
kind of
fun.
fun. That's been kind of my downtime because for, working as much as I am, I can't seem to like narratively concentrate on anything. I like to, but I'll do it in January. Well, actually, January will probably still be busy, so I'm not really sure. Don't know. Uh, but pretty good. This was a video I did for, I don't know if this is going to run. You probably won't have that. This was the walkthrough of the con on Sunday in Cherry Hill. Cherry Hill? Yeah. This was on J
Yeah.
Comic Stops run through. Pretty good. Pretty good show. I ended up getting a Silver Surfer Dangerous Artifacts hardcover black and white from Greece that's signed. It was signed by Claudio Castellini, so that was pretty dope.
That
I
is
was not,
cool.
and I don't think the guy knew it was signed, and that's okay.
It's
So
okay.
that was pretty good. Let me pull up. I got to pull up your. Let's do the plugs. You got any other news that I'm not covering here?
News-wise, oh yeah, I tweeted to Mark Miller today because he's like, "Hey, everyone, go get your Jupiter's Legacy Volume 2 Library Edition." And you and I had a discussion that these library editions just don't have anything good in it. They don't have
Mm,
the variants. They don't have the sketch section. They don't have like anything. So I,
yep.
so I, so when he's promoting it, I responded. I'm like, "Hey, you're gonna have like variants in it and all the awesome sketch material that Frank quietly did." I built it up. My tweet sounded better than I'm making it sound. I wasn't trying to come off like a jerk. And he's like, "Everything's in it." And I'm like,
Nope.
"That's a lie."
Nope. Well,
So
that's on brand. It's on brand for
I
him. He
know.
lies all the time.
There some sketches? There's some pages, but not like his Jupiter's Legacy designs. Are there some variants? There's a good amount, but not all of them. I know there's the J. Scott Campbell variant that's not in there.
I feel like they had trades, and I thought the trades were okay. So you're saying the image trades that they had were pretty good. They
No,
were,
I'm saying he's never
no?
done good trades.
Oh my God.
He'll put like a couple variants in, but not all of them. Like, why not put all of them in? Why not put, you know, like for Jupiter's, like Frank Whiteley created every character in that. Like, what did it get used? Is there a different version of Utopian? Is there a different version of the Lady Liberty or Libertarian or whatever her name is?
Right.
Uh, Judgment Day. All right. Speaking of my Twitter, this is me, yo, Rob Mystic, right here representing. Judgment Day is over. Look at this Adam Polina cover, inked by John Sybil.
This is the only cover for this?
For Aftermath, no,
Yeah.
the super deformed version. I think that's Aftermath. That's Ed McGuinness. Ed McGuinness had done a series of super deformed or chibi, or there's other names. I think there's a modern name that Japan uses for this style of character. Space Hunter's kind of like Alan Moore's Martian Manhunter, but he's got a story in this.
Aftermath. So we had Alpha Omega 3 Aftermath, right?
Aftermath. Correct. Correct. Correct.
Way to go. What's this ad? I don't know what this is.
This is the ad for
Oh,
Youngblood, the Alan Moore, Stephen Scrooge Youngblood series, which is like tops that year. That book is great. 2.5 issues came out. 3.5 issues came out. Worth reading. Every issue is a standalone issue. And somebody was selling these over the course of the year on eBay, asking 500. I think he got 500 for each one.
oof,
I
nice.
know. Good stuff, dude. Uh, and that's where I'm at Youngblood. I'm up to the Alan Moore. I think I put, I think I started putting the variants up today or yesterday. You know, it's cool. There's one. That's cool. That's just the sketch cover.
Mm.
But the next day, I posted my sketch cover with a couple sketches that I have or have seen. That Shaft I own. There's a Todd Knock one I own. Yep, that's me. That I got commissioned right from Todd Knock. This one I just happened to see online. I'm like, ah, it looks cool. And I used to own that, but I sold it because that's Ian Churchill's character Black Mass from Coven. But you
Oh,
see, another person over to the right there.
it's a gold,
It's a cool one. Over to the right,
gold look.
under Miskatonic, that's a friend of mine. He got two Steve Grosses and an Art Adams Doc Rocket.
Hmm.
That's under the replies to the right.
Oh, let me see. I'm missing it.
Scross Twilight, Scross Suprema, and Art Adams Doc Rocket.
Jeez, that's tight.
Now, Milligan has got a Art Adams Doc Rocket that is awesome looking. Same thing, only I think Milligan's is better because it's more. It's in a sketchbook, not on a sketch cover, so he had more room to finish the pigtails and such.
Hmm. That's really good though. That's
Yeah, no, that's really good.
excellent, excellent. Oh, I got these. I have both of these. I don't think I have these gold foils though. Son of a bitch.
Yeah,
No.
These scanned up pretty good. I scanned all like every book I post, I scan myself.
Kaboom.
Kaboom, Jeff Masuda, it's awesome. Spice, that is the Speed Boy replacement for Fighting American.
Mhm.
She's like a little android, and that's Scratch from Coven, Ian Churchill.
Scratch.
This is great. This is a Youngblood plus one cover. It's the three main girls from Youngblood in their evening attire, and that's the same pose in their costumes. That's just Youngblood number one, and then I found the original art online.
Steve Scroce.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, this is my favorite cover.
it's a really good cover. Like it's really well thought out.
Yeah, man.
Although they painted
Bummer.
her, although they colored her legs red here, and typically she's not wearing like leggings. Maybe it was a cold day. I don't know.
It's freezing, bro. Freezing.
It's a colorist error.
And then this
You know what it
someone
is? I
posted
think it's
that.
because the colorist is like Christian. He like I'm gonna make sure she's wearing enough attire.
Oh, like Hobby Lobby.
Oh, this isn't mine. This is some dude
No,
responded
I
to
know.
me. He's like, I hate this. I should just be inclusive, you know. He's like, I like this cover, and I'm like, yeah, I was gonna get to it in a week when I have it. Like, first off, my scan's like way better, but like, I don't know.
Rob, you have to engage with the audience.
I
Don't
I
be
do.
mean.
I got a thing going on. Like I am doing
I
a cover a day. I don't need you,
know. I
spoiling
know.
it.
I get it. I
That's
get it.
fine. He's gonna listen to this, be like, oh, I was really gonna, engage. Hey, real quick, since we're on this topic, Youngblood, before you go to yours, got my Youngblood number two in the mail.
Whoa.
This book doesn't come out for another 5 weeks. Youngblood number one technically doesn't come out till tomorrow, which you're listening to this probably Friday or Saturday, or knowing Mark, probably in 2 weeks. In
Oh
fact, by
my
the time
God.
this gets up, this might be already be out. I'm such a jerk, aren't I? Boom,
Yes.
boom. Great issue.
That's not gonna be out. This was a dollar book I got a while ago. This is an older post. I got to get some new posts going. But anyway,
That is
this is
cool.
Atomica 250. 250. But that's fair.
That's
Um,
fair. So weird you got him stuffed. Weird.
oh my God. It's horrible.
More depression.
Anyway, beautiful, crazy, beautiful, Bisley Conian
He really
esque.
rips off Alex Horley, man. Terrible.
Uh, Alex Worley's his own
I
thing
know.
now.
He's his own thing now. When I first ran into Hurley stuff, it was very much. But though, why wouldn't you try to do this? Like this stuff looked awesome. This is 91.
Yeah,
This thing you're showing.
there was some early Bisley stuff that I saw that I was like, well, he was ripping off Corbin. Like
He
his color processing
literally,
was ripping off Corbin.
literally, my next
Whatever.
sentence. This
Yeah,
looks like
so I
Corbin.
mean, it's just kind of like again a re-evolution, but I feel like when Bisley was doing a bit more like Sienkiewicz scratch, and that made it interesting.
Also,
I have some Slaying the Horn God stuff, which I had like the reprints that Fleetway put out. I got them for $1, and they're
also,
fucking
let me just say,
awesome.
if you're complaining about an artist drawing like another artist, like
They
shut
all
the fuck
start.
up, shut up, dude.
Yeah,
Like honestly, I like that it looks like Corbin, or I like that it looks like let me see what this guy loves and let him find his own way. We like that Brian Hitch started off as Alan Davis. We like, what I mean? We like all this. We like that McFarlane took from Golden, or
yeah,
Liefeld originally takes from Art Adams and Perez combined, and then finds the Liefeld of today. You can't even see Art Adams or Perez in that.
right,
Like
right.
this is, give these people a place to start.
Well, yeah, I think the stuff that there's actually a few artists that well, I think the main artist I thought of when you were saying that was I was talking to him in Baltimore, but Steve McNiven basically graduated into a certain style, known for a certain style, and then he's like, this isn't interesting me anymore. So I feel like he's drawing like for himself.
He,
And I'm not mad at it. I think it's actually pretty awesome. Like
I think it's
he's
funny that
doing
in his old age, jokingly, he's around our age, he's finding his love of Barry Windsor Smith.
yeah.
Like he's rediscovering something. So he's going backwards,
Yeah,
which
and Frank Miller and like and Jeff
and Frank
Darrow
Miller,
and yeah,
yes,
like that Daredevil was Frank Miller. Barry Windsor Smith did draw Daredevil for a while too. Not in that style. That was his like um that was his early like Kirby ripoff style before his Conan style, before his second
yes.
Conan style. So again, it's fun to see the evolution. I think the biggest evolution that I've ever seen is probably like well, it could be Walt Simonson because Walt Simonson was drawing like it was, but then he had a house style for a while, if you remember, because he did Thor like 30 issues before the
Yes.
Thor we know.
Hmm.
But Tony DeZuniga just made it really smooth, so it didn't look like him at all, really. But I think
Who?
Sienkiewicz, like looking at Sienkiewicz from doing FF with Doug Mensch, then doing Moon Knight, and then like transforming and then going to Elektra, or then go to New Mutants and Elektra. Like that's probably like the most far out. But now I think he's so far gone. Like that to me, he's almost ruined. Almost. He almost ruined that Batman series this year. I mean, it was fine, but like his issue is the worst issue.
He didn't.
He didn't get the assignment.
There wasn't really an assignment, but everyone followed the assignment. Jeff Loeb says that like you don't have to draw like Tim Sale. That's not what Tim Sale would want. You guys are all Tim Sale's
No.
favorite artist.
Yeah.
But when people say, "Oh, we're doing a book honoring Tim Sale," it's like, let me do my Tim Sale.
I
Not the style itself.
yeah, we'll have to rate those. We'll have to rate those issues as far as like the art that we
It's hard to beat issue one. Let me just tell you.
it is, yeah. I think Rizzo is it. I think that was the if they did the whole thing, it would have been because it felt exactly right. The Clooney one was close. Becky Clooney one was pretty
Yeah.
close. Mateo was pretty great too.
Mhm.
I don't know. Again, like it was a cool experiment. Dave Johnson, pretty solid, but it's in general, it all worked. Somni was it probably was really difficult for him to draw it. I would like to talk to Somni about that because he just drew like 12 issues of Batman,
Right. And
and then he had to draw like another continuity-ish esque Batman, kinda. But anyway, I digress. But that's it.
that's all
Photo
we do is
week.
digress.
Keep an eye. I got some. There's gonna be more foiled agains coming. Hopefully, everyone like go back and I have it in the thing. Go back and watch some foiled again. But you got a new
That's
one
right. We got
coming.
the first. Also got
Episode
the next
2
one.
coming,
Super
for you.
cool.
X gonna give it to you. Yeah. Then we'll have to do some
Not
type of
anymore.
roundup
Not
for
anymore.
now. Then we're gonna have to do some type of like roundup of some stuff because I'm surprised that I think I surprised you and I'm like, hey, I'm reading that X-Men event. You're like, what? Like that was not expected.
No, there's
I just read that
there's
first issue and I was like, all right, And again, that's
it's
what you want. You want like an
I
alpha and
know.
you want one that's going to have a lot of concepts and then all the concepts that are there, no fighting. Uh, all the concepts that were there, seemed interesting. Not everything is working for me, but more is working than expected.
Gotcha.
So
I get it. Get it. Got it
anyway,
good.
have
Sam
it
Good got
have a
it.
good one, everyone. Enjoy and
Go
and
rub the
keep
blood,
go yes, keep rubbing
but
the
don't
blood.
but don't rub too hard.